What if I told you by working together that we could raise $3 million for missions projects around the world this Christmas?
Marketplace skills are missionary skills.
Hi, my name is David Wigington. I'm the Vice President of Strategic Fundraising here at the Stone Table, and it's my job in December to lead this effort, bringing churches and business leaders, marketplace leaders together to raise a huge amount of money for missions causes around the world. This year, our effort is in Latin America and the Caribbean. And we have over a dozen projects in 11 countries, and we're partnering with 14 churches and dozens of business leaders to make this happen. And I've got exciting news for you. If you're watching this video and you're a friend of the Stone Table, I want you to know that the Stone Table is stepping up this year like never before, and we're matching the first $1.5 million that's given in this Christmas fundraising effort. That means every dollar you give and every dollar that's given in every one of our partner churches is matched dollar for dollar. That's how we're going to get to $3 million by doing it together. I would love to share with you some stories about the incredible projects and the incredible partners that we're funding this year with our Christmas miracle offering. One of our projects is in Argentina. We have a Bible school there in Buenos Aires that has sent out over 200 missionaries around the world, but they've been meeting in a temporary chapel for 17 years. Let me tell you that story real quickly. They needed to buy a neighboring house to have room on their campus to build the new chapel. But the city said the house was historic and they couldn't buy it. Then one night, with no storm or anything unusual, a giant tree just fell on the house, demolished it. It was completely destroyed. The city called the next day and said, hey, that building's for sale if you want it now. And now we have property to expand and build the new chapel. The need there is significant. But one way that you can help is by purchasing a theater seat for that chapel. The cost is $411. Imagine just giving $411 and some student sitting in that seat and sensing God's call to be a missionary somewhere else in the world. Wouldn't that be cool? You know what else would be cool? Because the Stone Table is matching every dollar you give. You don't get one seat for $411, you actually get two. And maybe there's a student sitting next to that other student. They both receive a call to mission. And 5 years later, 2 more students, and the next year more. There's no telling how many missionaries God will call to serve the cause of Christ in the Great Commission around the world because of your generosity this Christmas. With over a dozen projects in 11 countries, there are so many tangible ways that you can make an impact on Latin America and the Caribbean this year. If you're interested in reading or learning more about any of these specific projects, I would encourage you to reach out to us, or in the comments, we will link a PDF that has details and stories about every project, along with the amounts that are needed to fund those projects. But here's some practical ways you can help. $10,000 will fully fund a church plant in the Mosquito Coast in Nicaragua. $2,375 outfits an entire room at the Seminary of the Story in Peru. $900 supports a church planter for 1 year so that the church can begin. $411 buys a theater seat in the chapel in Buenos Aires, Argentina. $58 pays for a year of school. There are ways that you can help trafficked women, men in prison in Colombia, street kids in the Dominican Republic. So many different ways that you can help take the Christmas story to Colombia, Curacao, Panama, Costa Rica, Argentina, Peru, Suriname, the Dominican Republic, Mexico, Chile, and Nicaragua. But we must spread the good news of great joy. There are over 1,500 people groups in Latin America and the Caribbean that have not yet heard the story. When you're ready to partner with us, can I just encourage you to go to thestonetable.org/give. And all the instructions for partnering with us in this incredible effort are there. Now, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for listening to the voice of God speaking what you should do in this great endeavor that we are gathering together with churches and marketplace people all across America to fund $3 million in projects to make sure that everyone hears the good news of great joy. I know this, for someone in Latin America and the Caribbean, this is going to be the best Christmas ever. Not because they receive a backpack as a street kid or a care kit as a prisoner in Colombia, but because they hear about Jesus for the first time in their lives. And it will be because of your generosity. So thank you. Thank you for your giving. Thank you for your partnership. God bless you. Merry Christmas.